This morning in Aging in Style, face masks combined with hearing loss can be a challenge. Here to help us make life a little easier for those with hearing aids is Dr. Mary Kay. Doctor, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks, Will. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, this has really been a problem that I don't think it, 6 months, 7 months ago, anybody really even thought would happen. But now that we're all wearing face masks when we're out in public, anyone with with hearing aids is having a tough time. Explain the issue.
Yeah, they are. And we are also, too. I notice myself, like if I go to the grocery store and the cashier says something to me, I don't understand what's going on either. But for people with hearing impairments, it's especially difficult. Two things seem to be the problem. First of all is understanding what people say to them. And the second one is, how do I wear my hearing aid with my face mask?
Right. For a lot of folks, and I know, like I've said this before, I have a daughter who wears hearing aids, and while the hearing aids do work, she also depends on basically lip reading, whether she knows it or not.
Right. So the problem with understanding is, as we all know, 55% of communication is visual.
Right.
So when you wear a mask, you can't lip read or speech read to understand the words. But also what's tied into that is, through lip reading and speech reading, we're able to perceive empathy, and we're also able to build rapport with people, like a smile when you walk into a room and you don't know anybody.
Right.
So when you have the face mask on, you don't build that rapport and people isolate, and that's even especially true for people with hearing problems because they isolate more.
Right. Now, obviously, there are different types of hearing aids, and hearing aids have come a long way. There are many that wear them right in the ear, but then some folks have the over-the-ear version. But then when you have the face mask on, that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, that is a whole nother issue, because like when I cover my mouth like this, as with the face mask, what happens is the sound wave's not coming out of my mouth, and so it's lowered, it's distorted, it's mumbled, so the person can't hear it.
Right.
And the other problem with face masks is when you wear the ones with the elastic, they tug on your ears and they become uncomfortable.
Especially for someone with the over-the-ear.
Right. And with the over-the-ear style, my patients complain of two things. The biggest one, and I'm sure your daughter has this problem, is they pop off their ears. And the second one, which they don't realize, a lot of people have the behind-the-ear aids, and they don't realize that on top of the hearing aid are two little holes. And that's where the microphones to the hearing aids are. So if you use the elastic loops, you cover the mic, and guess what? You're not getting sound into your instrument.
So if you can quickly, give us maybe some tips on folks who are dealing with these issues.
Yeah, so if you're talking to the patient or the person that has a hearing loss, try and reduce noise, because noise causes problems. Speak softly and clearly to them. Don't yell at them because it's painful and hurtful.
Right.
And to rephrase instead of repeat.
Right.
If you have to put your mask on, I tell my patients to put your mask on first, because then when you put the hearing aid on, it's already in the correct position on top of the elastic. Secondly, if you're having trouble lip reading, that there's a new clear mask out. You've probably seen them, so you can actually see someone's lips and their face and they can talk.
Right.
If you wear the ones with the elastic, you can get an elastic holder and take the elastic so it will rest behind their ear, or you can make a homemade version, one with fabric and buttons.
Right. Okay. Thanks so much, Doctor,
You're
for coming
welcome.
in. All great information. Is something we never really knew we'd have this challenge with before.
I know. Thank
now, if you
you
would like more information or to review these tips, you can head on over to our website. That is roadshow.com.